Return of cruises could be a big boost for the Port of San Diego, but vaccines will be required. The standard set for staff and passengers, and the event today aimed at putting companies on the fast track. That vaccine requirement coming to local community colleges as well, one of the biggest factors administrators say influence their decision. And a massive haul on display in San Diego, the results of some big drug busts off our coast. ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
And welcome. Good to have you with us on the 11 o'clock show here. I'm Jim Patton. I'm joined remotely by my co-anchor, Virginia Cha, and 10 News meteorologist Megan Perry. Good to see you both, and we'll be with you both very shortly. Well, a big forward for the cruise industry as hundreds of staff members got vaccinated this morning at the Embarcadero. ABC 10 News reporter Marie Cornell has more on how soon we could start to see cruises out of San Diego.
It's not something we've seen in San Diego for a while. A cruise ship docked at the Embarcadero. But the action wasn't on the ship. Instead, it was inside of the B Street Pier and cruise ship terminal, where hundreds of cruise ship staff members got their first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. As you can see, only those who are directly involved with the vaccinations are allowed behind this blue line. The rest of us are kept aside, and everyone here is required to wear a mask. Wednesday and Thursday, Sharp Health will vaccinate about 450 members from 3 Holland America cruise ships in San Diego. We were only allowed to speak to the captain of the Koningsdam, Hank Draper. He explained their vaccination process as more employees return to work.
All joining crew members before we go into service again, that they get all vaccinated before they join the ship.
The CDC says cruises can return as early as mid-July if 98% of crew members and 95% of passengers are fully vaccinated. Or cruise lines can also choose to run a test cruise. Either way, the captain says the staff is ready to welcome back guests.
They were very excited about it because it means, once the ship is fully vaccinated, that we are closer to going back into business.
Port officials say cruise ships could begin sailing out of San Diego by the fall. Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
San Diego community colleges are preparing to welcome back staff and students this fall, and now we have learned they will require vaccinations. The Community College District Chancellor, Dr. Constance Carroll, putting out a statement late last night announcing that news. She says the district surveyed students and staff, and 70% said they would prefer if most or all people on campus were vaccinated. San Diego community colleges will go forward with that requirement for this fall. They're going to set up a verification system. Carroll says exemptions will be made for people on religious or medical grounds. And just in time for summer, San Diego restaurants given the green light to keep their outdoor dining setups. The San Diego City Council voted yesterday to extend permits for another year. They were set to expire in July, which would have forced businesses to adjust. They will stay for now. In the meantime, the city is working with fire.
Virginia, thank you. Your audio was breaking up a little there. More than 11,000 pounds of seized cocaine being offloaded in San Diego today. Coast Guard at the Broadway Pier discussing the operations that netted it. ABC 10 News anchor Mary McKenzie joining us live from home. And Mary, this haul is from a few operations.
And they call them interdictions. So this is 4 interdictions that this haul represents. That's, again, it's a Coast Guard term for these seizures. You see in the pictures shared by the Coast Guard members of the Pacific Tactical Law Enforcement Team boarding suspected drug smuggling boats all in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. And this happened during April and May. The 11,500 pounds of cocaine worth an estimated $220 million. The Coast Guard cutter Active offloading the drugs intercepted from 4 different smuggling vessels in 4 separate incidents again. So this is off the coast of Mexico, Central and South America as well, by the Active, as well as 2 other cutters, the Steadfast and the Tahoma.
This drumbeat does not let up. Their narcotics traffickers are not taking time off, and the demand signal is 365 days a year, 24 hours a day.
So they're stressing the urgency of these missions. Of course, that was a Coast Guard admiral you just heard from. He also stressed the teamwork of all of the agencies involved, including the U.S. Navy, the Marines, the DEA, even the district attorney spoke today. They highlighted the sacrifices also made by those involved in these operations, as well as all of the families back home. Reporting live from home, Mary McKenzie, ABC 10 News.
Mary, thank you very much. Well, support is growing for the construction of a bridge in Mission Trails Park where a student died earlier this year. Max Lanai drowned in January after falling into the water in a treacherous part of the park. His parents have been pushing for a bridge at the site of the tragedy in hopes of preventing another one. And today, 2 San Diego City Council members announcing their support for a bridge. At 11:30, we're going to talk to one of them, Raul Campillo, about the streamlined plan to start construction and funding.
On a home in Lemon Grove. The man who lives in that home says he was watching TV in the living room just before 11:30 and at first had no idea what was going on.
It was like an explosion, suddenly you're sitting there relaxed watching whatever I was watching. I have no idea now, the news, I guess. And suddenly, kaboom, it was like a bomb dropped and you don't know whether it's just your house, the neighborhood has been hit, you don't know.
That's David Gallagher. He told our photojournalist in the 10 News Breaking News Tracker that he first tried to go outside to see what happened, but neighbors told him to go back inside. And that's when he says he discovered his bedroom and bathroom had collapsed under the tree. It also crushed and pretty much flattened his car. At least Gallagher was not hurt. He'll be staying with friends and family until he can figure out what's next. Good thing that he's okay. Well, this morning there was a rollover crash at the Balboa exit of the 163 in Kearny Mesa. A witness said he watched the driver lose control of a car and crash about 4 this morning. The witness also says the driver got out and ran away up the Balboa off-ramp. The CHP is investigating.
Well, as the violence intensifies, international pressure mounting for a ceasefire between Hamas and Israel. President Biden reportedly pushing the Israeli prime minister to de-escalate the situation after 10 days now of fighting. ABC's Matt Gutman is in East Jerusalem with the latest.
Hamas has offered Israel a truce under 2 conditions. One, that Israel cease all incursions into the Al-Aqsa Mosque. The other, that Israel not evict more than 24 Palestinian families from this neighborhood right here behind me. This is one of the things that triggered the clashes and the conflict over the past 10 days or so. Now, overnight, we saw those intense clashes right here at this checkpoint. Israeli forces lobbing stun grenades, tear gas, rubber bullets, and what they call skunk water at Palestinian protesters. Also, we've seen Hamas continuing its barrage of rockets into Israel proper. Israel with a massive air sortie overnight, 50 warplanes bombing Gaza. Israel saying it was trying to target Hamas leadership, but also taking down buildings. Hamas officials and other officials in Gaza say that the infrastructure there has been crippled. Water pipes, sewage has been completely destroyed. They're talking about very little electricity, and they're critically short of fuel at this point. There are nearly 60,000 Palestinians there who've been left homeless because of the bombings. All of that is intensifying the calls here for a ceasefire. Matt Gutman, ABC News, East Jerusalem.
All of our supporters here today and across the world who are standing in support of Palestinian liberation.
Here in San Diego, hundreds of demonstrators supporting Palestine lining the streets downtown. This was yesterday afternoon.
Being out here shows people that we exist. People often speak about Palestinians as if they don't exist, but we do exist. We are here.
They are demanding the U.S. government stop aid to Israel.